Hello and welcome back to the Naked Expat channel. There's a lot of chatter online now about the new privacy laws that are enacted in the Philippines with regards to vlogging, and quite rightly so. Basically, if you're filming out in the public, unless you've had prior consent from those people, you've got to blur them out. And it's got to be prior consent. You can't just go around filming people and then say afterwards, oh, do you mind if you're in my video? No, anywhere that's in a public space in the Philippines, you've got people walking around behind you, it's got to be blurred out. Number plates, got to be blurred out. Everything's got to be blurred out. It doesn't apply to interviews. If you sit down with somebody and you've got their express permission to interview them, fine, it's not a problem. You also on your channel need to have like a website or email address where people can contact you. So if at any time they, for example, by accident, or if you've interviewed them and then subsequently they've changed their mind and they need to be able to reach out and contact you, you need to have contact information on your website or on your YouTube channel. You need to have an email, contact information. You need to be reachable. Same with any financial regulations in like the UK or the US. You have to have contact details where people can reach out, comment, complain, etc. in private. So it's no different. In a lot of countries, there's been regulations regarding the use of your face and your image. Some people think, oh, well, you're in public, so if you're public, you're fair game. Well, that's not the case in a lot of countries, and the Philippines is just catching up. Yeah, the Russian idiot, Vitaly, that was running around like a demented maniac, is perhaps pushed this to the forefront of Philippines' minds. But it's no different to some other countries. So yeah, by all means vlog, by all means put out content, not a problem at all. Film it in the comfort of your own home, have interviews with other expats, other foreigners, whatever your content is absolutely fine. But just be very, very careful that if you're online and you upload videos, you need to be able to blur everybody out unless you've got their explicit permission for them to be on camera in advance, not afterwards. That's the key thing. You have to be proactive about this. And certainly with children, young kids, etc., it's an absolute no-no. They have to be blurred out. Doesn't matter if you're working for a charity. Doesn't matter if you're Banana Man doing charitable work in Angeles. It doesn't matter. All of these people need to be blurred out. You see YouTube videos about I visited Tondo, the poorest area in the Philippines, in Manila, and no, all of these images need to be blurred out. It's just the same as trying to commoditize and commercialize your children. These people that are on YouTube with pictures of their kids and everything else, yeah, okay, it's their family. But if these children are under 18, they haven't got a say. When they're 18, they might not have wanted ever to have embarrassing videos of them when they're younger online. But it's too late then. Once it's online, it's there. And it's there kind of like forever. Anybody that's ever wanted anything taken down off the internet from YouTube or Bing, etc., knows how difficult that is. Anybody that's complained, rightfully so, about some sort of dodgy content on Facebook, and surprise, surprise, you get a note back from an AI bot from Facebook saying, "Oh, we've analysed your complaint, but we don't think it goes against our terms." And you know darn well that it's pretty dodgy content. But anyhow, I digress. If you're a vlogger in the Philippines, be very, very careful about the content that you put out there. Make sure that everybody in the background is blurred. Of course, people in like girly bars and things like that don't want to be filmed. Waitresses or anybody working or any altercations, any issues on the road, etc. You've got to blur out all of these number plates, any identification of addresses, people's faces, everything, unless you have their explicit permission in advance. Can't be more simple than that. It's relatively straightforward. Don't do it. Enjoy.